One of the best things that you can do for your body as you get older and as you continue to run is incorporating strength training regularly into your routine. Now, I know for a lot of runners, they don't have any hesitations when it comes to grabbing their sneakers and heading out for a run. However, I feel like it is common for runners to be hesitant about picking up heavy weights and doing strength training. And I think that there are a lot of myths circulating that make runners almost hesitant or fearful to pick up heavy weights. And today I'm going to talk about those myths and I'm going to bust some myths so that you can feel confident and not so fearful of adding strength training into your routine. Now, the first myth that is a very, very common fear, especially among female runners, is that they're afraid strength training is going to make them bulky. And I understand that, very valid, but I will say, and I want to challenge you in this thought. I have coached runners for years with running and with their strength training, and I have helped a lot of runners incorporating consistent strength training into their training plans and into their regular exercise routine. And a lot of runners will just be so grateful for all of the benefits of strength training that they experienced in their daily lives, but also they feel more confident in their skin, and they feel more confident running. And some say that running actually feels easier, and it makes sense because strength training strengthens the body and helps you endure all of those miles that you run. The second myth is running is enough to build leg strength. Running is running and it's not strength training. Okay? Strength training will actually help you get stronger. That is how we get stronger as human beings, and it's how we get stronger as runners. So, we want to actually pick up our weights and strength train. And in particular, we want to hit our lower body, of course. Not only our lower body, like our calves and our hamstrings and our glutes, but we also want to hit our core and hit our upper body as well, because we overall want to be stronger runners. So, running is not enough to build strength. We want to pick up our weights and to strength train to get stronger. The third myth is that body weight exercises are always enough. And maybe you start with body weight exercises. If you are a runner who has never done strength training before, maybe body weight exercises is where you start, but you don't want to stop there and you don't want to do body weight exercises forever. We want to pick up weights as runners because that is going to help us continue to get stronger throughout our journey and throughout our running journey and throughout the years of running that we do. So you can start with body weight exercises, but you don't want to forever do body weight exercises and call that strength training. Strength training is where you pick up those weights and you get to work and you challenge yourself with heavier weights week to week, depending on what your plan is. Generally, you want to maintain a consistent strength training plan so we're not like hopping around and doing new exercises and new workouts every single week. We want to be consistent with our strength training exercises for at least 4 weeks. And during that time, each week we want to challenge ourselves with heavier weights. If you've used 10 pounds in an exercise, try challenging yourself with 12 pounds in an exercise, that same exercise. And that is how we can get stronger. That is how we can continue to build strength. Number four, strength training makes you too sore to run. And I understand this thought. And I will say that if you're new to strength training, if you're starting a brand new program, if you've never strength trained and now you're using weights, you will probably be sore in the beginning. It's something new that your body is not used to. So when we do newer things, it's normal and almost expected to feel sore at first, but as you're consistent with your strength training, you won't feel as sore. And it's not going to take away from your running. It's only going to benefit and help your running. If you start a new strength plan or you start a new strength workout plan, and you find that you're sore, don't let that discourage you from continuing to strength train. You won't be as sore the more that you go. Number 5 is strength training is cross training. It's not. Cross training for runners is swimming, it's biking, it's ellipticals. Those things are cross training for runners. Those are cardio. That's forms of cardio. And those don't give us the same benefits as like strength training does. Strength training is its own category. So we don't want to think of strength training as an afterthought to our running or our cross training. We want to actually be intentional with our strength training, call it for what it is, strength training, not count it as cross training and only get it in whenever we have time or whenever we think about it. We want to be consistent with it. Hit up your full body twice a week and you'll be well on your way to getting stronger. So I hope that by covering some of these common strength training myths today, that you feel more confident to start strength training, to do it regularly, to incorporate it into your plan. I have a freebie that I'm going to put below, and it is a guide to getting stronger, and it's 7 strength training exercises for every single runner. And also don't forget to hit subscribe for more nutrition and training tips.